Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in Fire Sign. Basically motivated by inspirations and aspirations. Recharges energy through vigorous, physically demanding activity and by pursuing new visions for the future. Sun in Leo. Expresses self with warmly radiant vitality and constant need to be noticed. Creative energy is colored by a sense of drama and bigness. Motivated by a need to be recognized for one's generosity. Radiates confidence and encouragement to others. Can vitalize any enterprise. Pride is a dominant personality characteristic, heartfelt but childlike. Emotions are always at work. The moon sign and its element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the moon sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in Earth signs. Reacts to changing experiences with steadiness and stability. Feels comfortable with self when being productive and working towards goals. Moon in Taurus. Reacts slowly to any experience. Maintains stability and poise when faced with outer demands. Inner contentment comes through waiting, stillness, and relating to the world of nature. Flows into physical sensations, emotionally retaining the feeling of touching and savoring the pleasures of the moment. Inner self slow to change. Retains habit patterns for a long time, which can result in stubbornness or laziness. Feels secure in unchanging, predictable situations and comfortable with all sensual stimuli. Emphasis on possessiveness and a deep need for security and control can inhibit emotional flow. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science. Copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Taurus. Note that this is the exalted position of the moon, as Taurus rules Venus, the feminine essence, as does the moon. Strongly centered on material plane. Money important. Has devotion and persistence. Emotions strong. Much charm. Beauty loving. Pride and stubbornness is strong. Sensitive. Resourceful in difficulties. Holds temper, but when they blow up, look out. Apt to be lazy. Tremendous desire for security. Desire nature strong. Good-natured and an attractive personality. Not aggressive as a rule. Fixity is not apparent on the surface. Instinctive response to all emotional impacts. In a male chart, this describes the type of feminine he attracts. She would have an attractive personality and be a loyal type of partner. Sun-Moon Alchemy. The elemental combinations of the sun sign and the moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarian 1994. Each sun-moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. Fire-Earth combinations. The Fire-Sun-Earth-Moon type is a strong, compelling personality. We can see this as the volcano pouring forth lava, which will eventually become new, fertile lands. This individual can deal with molten metal like the blacksmith or the engineer shaping raw material into serviceable tools. Here is the practical enthusiast, the doer who can also enthuse others to action. This combination has been called the bulldozer, for he has tremendous weight and drive to push ahead in exactly the direction they want. J. Pierpont Morgan, or J.P. Morgan, who is a sun in Aries with moon in Virgo, the American industrialist, typified this combination well when he said, "I don't want a lawyer to tell me what I cannot do. I hire him to tell me how to do what I want to do." Likewise, the Earth-Sun Fire-Moon combination is also the practical visionary who consciously keeps his feet on the ground but has the instinct to go for the main chance, to know when to risk and to pull rabbits out of hats when least expected. This individual could be the hard-headed, pragmatic entrepreneur who sees future opportunities and can seize them with confidence and know-how, turning them into solid and often lucrative realities in the present. Earth-Fire types may possess a raucous sense of humor, a pronounced sensuality, and a real penchant for the good life, as can be seen in the life of Alexander Woollcott, Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Sagittarius, the American drama critic and wit, who said, whilst surveying an elegant country estate, "Just what God would have done if he had the money." Either way, with this Fire-Earth combination, there's a strong, practical, rational bias, coupled with a powerful intuition and a compelling need for freedom and power. When the positive interaction between fire and earth is not working, this person can become very tense, swinging between a burning, intuitive faith and a down-in-the-dumps inertia and doubting Thomas skepticism. Shadow side. People with fire-earth combinations tend to have enormous conviction and certitude about themselves and their beliefs. As a result, they can suffer from the defects of their virtues and become fixed, dictatorial, and insensitive to others and to the subtler nuances of human relationships. Whether it is Fire-Sun-Earth-Moon or Earth-Sun-Fire-Moon, this combination produces a powerful ego which can easily run the show in any relationship. When the urge to dominate meets with resistance, they can become baffled and frustrated until they begin to respect the rights and needs of others. Relationships. Fire-Earth may find its own type attractive, but can enter into very creative and complementary relationships with air-water types, who can both fan the flames and water the garden. Often a benevolent dictator in relationships and in the home, this type, nevertheless, is usually a very committed mate, tending to show his romantic feelings through actions. Their stubbornness can, however, sometimes block domestic harmony and get in the way of intimacy. Male versus female. This is a good combination for people in politics and managerial positions who must make high-powered decisions and push through policies and procedures. Indeed, these individuals can be quite pushy and competitive, qualities the Western world feels are more acceptable in males. The female of this type is authoritative and pragmatic and is unlikely to waste time over failures or adverse reactions to her independence. Both males and females tend to have substantial ambition and terrific stamina. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Leo, Moon in Taurus. Highfalutin. You are theatrical, forceful, and purposeful, and there is a heaviness to your being. There are a limited number of things you want in life, but they can become powerful in terms of your priorities. You go after power and position primarily for the comfort and lavishness they provide, because you are sensual and worldly. You are somewhat of an egotist, as are most Leos. You try hard to accomplish your dreams and goals with confidence in your strengths and intuition. You are extremely motivated, and this goes with the fact that you have two fixed signs. That results in a strong resolve to achieve the high goals you have set for yourself. You can, however, thwart yourself in spite of your commendable qualities. You are very serious about yourself and your actions. You are also headstrong, obstinate, brave, and resolute. You tend to have a lot of common sense and wisdom. Most of the time, you are calm, composed, and understanding. But you can be just the reverse. You will be unpredictable, morose, difficult, and even oppressive if you are in a demanding situation or things are just not the way you want them. Impudence and inflexibility often hinder your judgment and cause you to unconsciously chip away at your own efforts. It is not simple for you to admit defeat, and not having things your way can bring about states of depression and fits of temper. You might also take out your fury on those around you. An extraordinary sense of pride and powerful ego bring this about. Success is not continuous for anyone unless they are very fortunate. Everyone must learn to handle dissatisfaction at times. Remove yourself from a little more of your action. Everyone must learn to handle dissatisfaction at times. Remove yourself a little more from your actions. Inner peace and contentment can only come from within, so the next time you feel let down or irritated, do not take it so seriously. Look from a distance instead. Your vision is far-reaching, and you are practical. Furthermore, you have a wide and sweeping vision, but the total faith you have in yourself often causes you to reject or ignore the opinions of other people. You have often ignored what others have said, only to find out your blunder later on. Only after you have learned to work together with people are you capable of incredible creativity. Open your mind to some advice, because you cannot be correct all the time. Learn to value and accept other points of view, and lighten up in your confidence. Perhaps you were born to lead, but the finest leaders know full well to cooperate now and again. Quick note from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Sun in Leo, Moon in Taurus. Your greatest strengths. Moral and emotional commitment to yourself and your goals. Personal charisma. Staying power. Ability to think big. Capacity for hard work and also to enjoy the good things of life. Strong sense of responsibility and unflappableness in times of crisis. Your greatest weaknesses. Tendency to be intensely subjective and biased, proud and inflexible with inferiors. To be overtly selfish and withholding if offended. And to speak out scathingly without thinking when a little diplomacy would win people over and magically move the obstacles that seem to stand in your way. Image for integration. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his wife, and he called for his pipe, and he called for his fiddlers three. Pygmalion, my fair lady. Eliza Doolittle is transformed into a duchess. God creates mankind out of the dust of the earth. A master potter turns dull clay into an exquisite vase.